Hey guys, my name is Jay with Carmedix Auto Repair here in Durham, North Carolina, and today I want to compare these 4 flashlights. Flashlights are so important as mechanics. As you know, you got to have a flashlight. Without a flashlight, you might as well not even try working on cars. I mean, it's just impossible. So there's so many flashlights out there, and I'll probably use pretty much all of them. And what I've done is we've actually come up with our very own flashlight, and I want to show you how ours compare to the top flashlights out there. So I want to show you and start with this one. This is a very popular one on Amazon. They've got to have sold over 10,000 of these. It's a small one. It's called the UltraFire. To me, it's a good flashlight. It's really small, so it's nice to carry around with you, but it's also very easy to lose, and it's not very bright. So the good thing about this flashlight, it does have a Cree LED bulb like most flashlights nowadays, but it's small. It does zoom, and it works okay. It takes one AA battery, which is, it's not bad, but it's not rechargeable. So let me talk about rechargeable versus non-rechargeable batteries real quick. Rechargeable batteries, from the power curve, when it has 100% power to when it's completely drained, it gives out the same amount of light source. So even if it only has like 10% of the battery left, it'll still shine pretty bright. Now with a non-rechargeable battery, that's not the case. As the battery drains, the light will get dimmer. So because of that, I don't recommend this one as much. The best thing about this is a low price point. It might be around $8.99, and it's small. Okay. This flashlight right here, this is everywhere. You will see this design. It usually has like markings right here. I got the one without any markings or any. This is unbranded. Actually, my manufacturer actually just gave this one to me for free because they sold 2 million of these and just had a bunch left over. This one is rechargeable. It takes an 18560 rechargeable battery, which is a lithium-ion battery. And good thing about that is, like I said, on the power curve, whether it has 5% battery left or 95% battery left, it's still going to be emitting pretty much at 100% power. Now, the thing I don't like about this flashlight is its big head right here. It's kind of too bulky to fit in your pocket. I mean, it's just kind of big. But not only that, it's zoomable, right? But, unless you buy a flashlight that's, I don't know, at least, $50 to $60, I mean, you're going to have this happening eventually. It's just really annoying as mechanics. If you're looking under the hood, it's going to drop and it's going to zoom all the way in. So for that reason, I do not recommend this flashlight. It is bright though. We're going to do some comparisons in a minute on the brightness factor. But for that, I don't recommend this flashlight just because it droops like that. Now this flashlight, I see it a lot at Walmart. It's priced at $20. You can find some of these online for maybe $14, $15, but usually it's around $20. This is our flashlight, so I do want to show you, and it does have our Carmedix brand on there. If you'll notice, the first thing I wanted to do was come up with a perfect size. It's a little bit smaller than the size of your hand, so about 5 inches. It's not thick. You don't have that big head right there. Also, it doesn't zoom like a lot of flashlights. I feel like that's a plus because, like I said, unless I'm gonna price this around $100 where I can make it huge, like really great quality zoom, I didn't want that to be flopping around everywhere. So that's a huge plus for this one. I have the focal length perfect for when you're looking under the hood. Also, this has multiple modes of light. Now, if you're a mechanic, you know this. If you have a flashlight that's too bright, and nowadays there's so many mirrored surfaces under the engine, if it's bright and you're shining a flashlight, I mean, you'll get a lot of glare. Sometimes it'll be reflective surfaces. Sometimes I'm trying to take a picture for my customer, and if the light is too bright, it'll actually all it'll shoot is glare. So what I've done is we have multiple settings on this. We have the brightest setting, we have the dim setting, and you got the strobe light. What I love about this flashlight is this. A lot of flashlights, you have to click on and off to change the setting. So you have to click twice to change the setting on this. Not so with this one. You just have to do half click without actually turning it off, and it will actually change the setting. So really super convenient. I love that about this flashlight. Also, it is rechargeable and it has a micro USB port built into it. So you just slide that down and there's a micro USB port right there. Everyone has a micro USB cable. I mean, it comes with one, but in case you lose it, all the Androids, take micro USB, all your cameras out there, made it really convenient, and it's hidden. I like it that it's hidden. Also, it's important as mechanics. I can't tell you how many times I've got flashlights in a vat of oil and a puddle of water and coolant. I've done that before. Good thing about this flashlight is it is water resistant. So I think it's rated for IP66, which is pretty good. Same thing as the iPhone. The last flashlight we have is the Streamlight. Now this particular one was sold on the tool truck for $220. It's a $220 flashlight. I see it sold for $180. The cheapest one I saw online for about $130. So it is a huge price difference between the Streamlight and the Carmedix flashlight. This one is a little bit heavier. Carmedix is a little bit lighter. The head of the Streamlight is a little bit bigger than the Carmedix one. This one is rechargeable as well, except there's a wall mount to it, so it's pretty fancy. And it is super bright. The thing about the Streamlight, which is interesting to me, is it only has two settings. It has only one brightness, no zoom as well, and it has a strobe. And this one, you have to actually, you have to turn it off in order to change it. See the difference between that, where I have to press it on and off in order to change the setting? And then look at the Carmedix one, just half clicks, it just changes directly. Once again, this is another reason why I love the Carmedix flashlight. Don't get me wrong, if I had to choose between the Carmedix flashlight and the Streamlight, I would choose the Streamlight. It's a $180 flashlight, $180 to $220. This one's being priced around $20 to $25. So that's the difference. The Streamlight is pretty bright. I don't know if you can tell the difference on that, but what we're going to do is I'm going to show you under the hood of the car, which is the most important as a mechanic. So we'll compare that next. All right, so guys, this is a great test because our shop actually has a state-of-the-art lighting system. We have a bunch of LED tubes here, so it's really bright as it is. So the brighter it is, actually, it will show how bright the flashlights are, because if it's dark, any flashlight's going to look bright. We're going to try the UltraFire first, and I'm going to stay in at the same length and just focus it right here on this, so you'll kind of be able to see how bright it is. And that is the UltraFire. And remember, that's the first flashlight that we looked at, and it's the cheapest one. That zoomed in all the way, zoomed in all the way out. Okay, all the way in, all the way out. And that is the UltraFire, which is sold on Amazon, probably 8 to 12 bucks. This is that Walmart flashlight that's being sold everywhere, the most common one. It's so much brighter. All right, that's zoomed all the way out, zoomed all the way in, and out, and in. And obviously, if you're going to be using this one, more than likely, you're stuck with this in setting because, hold it down there, it's going to fall down. See, if this plastic, if that was like a mirrored chrome or anything, all you would get is glare. But, we're shining on plastic right now. Alright. The other one's a Carmedix flashlight. Alright, that's the brightest setting and a dim setting. Strobe, brightest setting. So that's the brightest setting right here. Dimmer setting. I would use a dim setting. That would actually save a lot on the battery. So the dim setting will save battery, give you longer light. This flashlight doesn't get that hot. That's what I love about it. It doesn't get hot at all, especially on the dim setting. So this is the highest setting. I mean, this is plenty bright to see anything under the hood. Last but not least is a Streamlight. This is the only brightness setting. So only brightness setting, it has a strobe. So now this one has a bigger diameter, and the color is different. It's like a wider color, not a bluish color. And the thing about the Streamlight is the Streamlight gets extremely hot. So I was actually using this flashlight the other day, and you know, it just gets almost like smoldering hot. The whole flashlight does. It's just not the head of it. It's just the whole flashlight does. Great flashlight though. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I would choose the Streamlight if I wanted to spend 180 bucks on a flashlight. So guys, I hope you guys found that useful. I try to be as unbiased as possible, but obviously we are trying to, you know, promote our product. However, if you were to honestly, to be completely honest, ask me, would I choose a Streamlight or the Carmedix flashlight? It'd be up in the air. It would kind of depend. And here's why. You can't beat the build quality of the Streamlight. I mean, it's durable. I mean, it's bright. I mean, it's made for mechanics. But also it's $180 to $220 depending on where you buy it. So it's really, really expensive. And I've been known to leave a couple tools under the hood before. You know, flashlights are easy to lose. I mean, if you could guarantee that this will be around forever, where, you know, it won't fall out of my pocket, you know, I would choose a Streamlight because I invest in tools. I do spend money on tools. Now, if you don't work on cars every day, you might want to get the Carmedix. Like if I was a regular consumer, I mean, this would be plenty good for me. This is actually superb because it will beat all the other products on the market that is priced similarly. On top of that, even if I do lose it, it's only $20, $25. So, you know, it's rechargeable, water resistant and all that. You know, this one I can pretty much bang up because I know it's not 180. You know, this is durable, but I'd be kind of careful with it because it's so expensive. So, we're mechanics here. We want to, our goal is this. Our goal is to make auto repair as convenient as possible for everyone. So that means all our customers, all the other mechanics out there. I mean, that's our goal. That's our vision. We want to make everything as convenient as possible. And sometimes that means equipping our customers with the right tools so that they can actually fix their cars at home instead of bringing it to us. So it might be counterintuitive as a business model, but that's what we want to do. So we're coming out with products that we use a lot, that we can recommend, and also that can help non-mechanics and consumers. But then on top of that, because we're mechanics, we also want to come up with products that actually help mechanics. This one will help everybody. So that's why we came up with this one. Stay tuned. And if you have any comments or questions, you know, just comment below. If you have a flashlight that you might recommend, just post a link to it. Stay tuned for our next products. We have other products that are coming and we're super excited about that. So subscribe, and we wish to see you guys later on.